are live on Facebook and we are live on Instagram
Do you want to
now.
move over just a little bit?
All right, so we're and I'm not by myself. We've got Jordan here
I'm
today.
here today.
Appreciate you being here, Jordan.
No problem.
So we just wanted to get to the point. We want to talk about 3 different ways that you guys can use to be able to get the phone to ring, to be able to get more jobs, to be able to give out more quotes. So there's 3 main ones that we're going to be talking about.
Three main ones that we're going to be really. There's going to be like little subtopics within each main point, but the first one is really pretty standard. A lot of businesses are already kind of running this way anyway, and that's the getting your phone to ring through referrals, word of mouth, and local marketing. And George, do you want to?
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be from free to paid.
That's good.
Okay, and it's gonna be from easiest to hardest.
Time intensive to least time intensive to time intensive.
Lowest hanging fruit first. Okay, so referrals. If you're doing good work, you should be getting referrals. If you're not getting referrals and you're doing work, that could be a problem. That could mean that you're not doing that good work, or maybe you're doing great work, but then you're not asking for the referral.
That's big too.
So you want to be asking for that. You also want to have like on your business card a place for people to be able to go to your reviews, maybe on Google, like a QR code possibly. So word of mouth is huge with like just as you're starting. Local marketing could be a good play as well. Like yesterday, we just went to the Chamber of Commerce in Cambridge. That was good, and you just get to meet different people, like rub shoulders and talk, and like see if what you're doing could help anybody, or if there's any connections to be made as well. Local marketing could also be like wrapping your truck. If you are able to wrap your truck, just wear merch that is from the business, like maybe you're doing some landscape work, and then you have a crew who shows up to the location, and you show up with a bandit sign for the lawn, a lawn sign. You show up all wearing merch, like jackets and everything. That looks very professional.
It does.
Hats. Maybe you show up with the truck all wrapped. That's gonna look amazing. And then maybe you can even hit that area with paid ads, but that's not one of the first things. This is local first. So other than that, what is there? Like maybe newspaper.
That would be paid too.
I guess that is paid.
So I guess like the lowest hanging fruit would be to make sure you're getting those referrals. If you're doing great work, then if you're not getting the referrals right away, make sure you ask for a referral. And then that just kind of ties into the word of mouth sales that would come from the great work that you do. Mm-hmm. And then just the local marketing, as George said, just make sure that when you're at a job site, you're at a project site, that the neighborhood that you're in knows that you are the company that is transforming the project in the way that you're actually going to transform it. And then the second least hanging fruit, there may be a little more time intensive, would be to make sure you're consistently posting on social media and growing your organic presence. And the biggest thing with organic presence is that it has a bullwhip effect. So you're going to post on Instagram, post on Facebook, and you may not notice really much coming from that right away, but after a while, if you're staying consistent with posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook, just that organic posting in general, and you're making sure that you're letting everybody know your number, then after a while, that bullwhip effect is going to come into play, and then you will be increasing your phone calls that way as well.
Yeah, and for organic posting too, it's not going to get the phone to ring right away.
No.
It's not going to get you jobs right away. It's going to be more for like a portfolio. So that people can trust you, they get to know you and like you. I was actually watching a YouTube video the other day for bedtime. I just like to learn a little bit. It was this CIA guy, and the guy with the hair. The
guy with the hair. Oh, the curly hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Andy Bustamante, I believe. He's probably watching this. I'm kidding. But he was talking about how like there's different stages of influence. And so if you look at influence like as an umbrella, there's a few things underneath that. And first he like had this cup analogy that we both need to like put water into the cup so that it makes sense and we're both in some type of agreement. And then after that, it comes know, like, and trust, which he said that he was surprised of to see like in social media, which is what you guys actually need to do when you're posting organic content, like get people to know you, to like you, and trust you, so that you have some type of influence when you go and meet these people. It's going to feel almost like a referral. When you go and meet them, and they found you through social media or paid ads or anything like that, it's gonna feel like a referral. It's gonna feel like they know you already. Maybe their kid's gonna be like, "Oh, look, John from XYZ Landscaping is here."
Yeah, he's next door. Let's
Yeah.
go say hi.
So that'll be cool for you. But yeah, just get to people to know you, like you, and trust you through what you're posting. And you could post as much as you want every single day, but what we usually recommend is like 2 to 3 times per week
Yeah.
is pretty healthy. And just make sure it's like valuable content, entertainment content, something that actually gives value to the people as well. And a lot of the people that I've seen here are doing a pretty good job at that, but some not really. Just make sure that you're using the whole real estate that the platform gives you. So if you have a phone and you're only using the middle of the screen and you're leaving the top and the bottom dark or like blank, it's not that aesthetically pleasing. And just look at what other successful people are doing. Like this Robert guy, Robert M.
Berger?
Yeah,
Berger or something like that?
he's
Yeah.
really good. I think we just posted something about him today. So yeah, just organic posting, social media, Google My Business, very important.
Oh, that's free.
Yeah,
That's free too.
it takes like 5 minutes to set up. You get verified. If you don't have a local address, it's fine. You don't need one. And the main thing you're going to use that for is for the reviews,
Yeah.
so that people can go out, give your reviews. You can post that online on your social media, on your website as well. Something that could be free and is kind of organic on Google is SEO, search engine optimization,
It's free if you are willing to put in the time on how to learn how to do it.
and do it yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because it's a lot of writing.
Yeah.
You gotta go on blogs. You gotta post, and it could also not be free if you're
If you want
passing
to,
it on
yeah,
to
hire it
somebody
out.
else. And the social media could also not be free if you're passing it on to somebody.
Yeah, so I guess that's why we kind of labeled it as in like lowest hanging fruit to like the second one being kind of that middle hanging fruit where you can either do it yourself. You got to put a little bit more time into this yourself if you're going to do it this way, or you could hire it out. And that just kind of brings us to the highest or the even lowest hanging fruit, or the even lower hanging fruit, I guess. If you're willing to put some money in the game, then paid advertising is another great way for you to get that phone ringing more. And there's so many different ways that you could do this. You can
Like what?
you can go through the route of organic ad or online advertising through Facebook and Google, and with Google in particular, there's campaigns that you can set up that is literally just meant for you to get your phone to ring more. Now, that's a little bit industry specific. Some industries are going to see a little more success with that kind of campaign. Like think of plumbers, electricians, towing companies, the companies that people would call in an emergency. Those are the companies that are going to see the most success with the call only campaigns on Google. And then on Facebook, you just make sure that you have you have it very clear what your phone number is in the ads, either through the ad copy or through the image copy.
You got to make it easy for the people to opt in, to request a quote,
Exactly.
to call you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make it a hassle for people to get what they want.
Another thing you can do is if you are really wanting to target a very like hyper local area, is go out to a hockey arena, a hockey rink, and see if you can like purchase a little bit of the hockey board. Obviously, you got families that are putting their kids through hockey, and I never played hockey growing up, but I know it's a very expensive sport, and if you got your phone number there, you're already reaching a target audience that is potentially qualified to pay for the services that you want. But
We don't do any of that.
no, we don't. We really just focus on Facebook and Google.
Yeah. But it could be a good play for you.
Yeah.
Or like even Coupon Clipper, we met the
Coupon
dude
Clipper,
from
yeah.
last night. He does some good work, but it really depends on like what you're actually trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we would recommend. Again, the top 3 things to be able to get more calls, the phone to ring, get more jobs would be referrals. This is like the first one. If you're doing good work, you should be getting referrals, word of mouth, lots of work that way. Some local marketing, if you can, like when you show up, make sure that you're showing up all branded, your trucks, the merch that you're wearing, the hats, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it would be like social media. This could also be free, and like Google on My Business can also be free, or it can be paid. Like local home service ads could be paid.
Actually, another
You
thing
hire
with local
someone.
home service ads that should be brought up. We briefly touched upon Google My Business, and that's being free. So if you're interested in running Google local home service ads, which is a great thing to do, you're gonna need to have a verified business profile. This is something that's new. The deadline has just been extended until like December 5th or 15th or something like that. So if you are currently running Google local home service ads and you don't have your business verified on Google, you're gonna make sure that is verified, because if it isn't, those local home service ads will be shut off.
Yeah. And you know, all of this could be free or it could be paid depending on like if you do it or if you have someone else do it. Like if I go to Home Depot and I buy like the materials to go out and build XYZ structure, I could try, but it's probably not going to be the best. And it's almost the same thing when someone goes out and they try to do social media content. Maybe they're a bit pretty good, but then when they go to paid ads and they try to do it themselves, they could run into trouble and
Yeah.
maybe not get the results. So it's almost like the same thing. You could do it, I could do it, and tomato tomato when it comes
Potato,
to
potato.
your job. So that's what we want to talk about. We have a call coming out. So let us know if you have any questions and we'll talk soon.
See ya.
Bye.